Hi, Brian here at the Angels Modelling and Railways. Welcome back to the channel. So yeah, a little update of what's happening again. As I said in the previous video, I was busy with life and all sorts of shizzle going on. So basically the main outcome is that we're yay close to now having a new home. We just got some missives to sign and some final paperwork and finances to sort, but otherwise everything's in place and it looks like we'll be moving early next year. Now the issue with that obviously is that all things modelling railways have pretty much come to a standstill while I clear out this apartment that we live in, we get all this gutted and obviously get set up for moving home. Now the new home does have a garage, and in that garage is where I'll be building my new layout. But it won't be as usual. I'm not the typical run-of-the-mill model railway person or model railroader. As you know, I'll go from 00 gauge to 009 to HO scale to ON30. I believe in enjoying the hobby the best way I can, and I don't have any sort of kind of fond specific era memories from back in the 70s and 80s of particular train locations or formations and whatnot. I do remember them. I do remember seeing 37s and class 25s and all that sort of stuff as a kid growing up, not knowing what they were. Now I do, but I don't have a kind of nostalgia trip for that. I just love playing with trains, whatever shape, size, colour. I get drawn towards the American outline because of the Shea locomotive, the geared locomotive. It's one of my all-time favourite, Climax and the Heisler. Fascinated with those types of locomotives, as well as a great love of the British steam locomotives and other variations. But just now, obviously with Angels Ridge Railroad, this will get dismantled and reset up in the new garage, but that'll be a while yet because the garage needs to be refurbed. I need to actually get the whole thing skinned and lined and make sure it's waterproof and secure and all that sort of stuff. But so the priority is the house first. Once we move in there and we get everything we need to do to turn it into a home, then we'll look at doing the garage. We'll still have content from Angels Ridge Railroad because I've got a spare room in this house where I can set that up temporarily, and obviously hopefully have some space to do some modelling with all the kits that I've got, etc. I would love to get them built and made and video them and record them and put them on the channel. Obviously the work on this is all halted. That will continue once it's in the garage, not when it's in the spare room in the house. And I'll obviously share all that with you in videos, updates, vlogs as it were, as we progress from here. Being an apartment in the corner of a living room, which you can see from here to the end of the layout, is about just shy of 2 metres long and it's out 90 centimetres. But I've managed to squeeze a rope, who's that? Where did he come from? A loop around this board in order to have a full oval and sidings in for industries and engine shed house area where I can switch and move locomotives about. This hasn't been fully realised on this layout yet. I do it. I have some sort of schedule where I will do shunting and switching on this layout, but I've never really filmed it or recorded it because I'm still making sense of the north-south, products coming in, products going out, goods and stuff for the town of Copperhead, which this is. So I've still to elaborate on that and continue with it, and it may develop, it may grow legs as far as maybe extending to another area and having another scenic part to work on. But also in this garage area I've got a few plans I'd like to do and I'll share with you as we go. So I'm just running a little train just now. It's about much as all I've got time for, all I can do, and as you can see, Christmas decorations are up. Part of gutting out one of the areas that we had, a little cellar in the bottom of a close in our apartment block. I've cleared that out, and when we pulled out the Christmas decorations, we were basically just walking around them all the time, so I thought, sod it, get them out of the boxes and get them up. So we were well ahead of the game as far as getting into the festive spirit, as it were. So, and I've obviously got my little tree on the layout as well. Don't know if you can see it from that angle, but there will be shots and some running shots of what's happening on the layout basically to fill out the rest of the video. So yeah, please be patient, bear with me. There will be lots more to come. I've not a rebranding of the YouTube channel, but certainly now that I'm getting a location that will be specifically for model railways modelling and doing other hobby things. So it won't just be trains that you'll start seeing on my channel. I've got an idea for some other things that I want to do, because I wouldn't say I was very imaginative. I'm just very fidgety. I love getting my hands into lots of different things, rather than having like a 5-year project of starting a layout from end to finish. I like to tend to get them kind of near completion and then probably jump onto another thing, never finishing them properly. But this will be finished properly. I do have plans for it. And yeah, thanks again for sticking with us. We'll get an update sometime before Christmas, and I'll share more news as I get it to you. So take care, all the very best, and I'll catch you in the next one.